Funding for the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships is provided by
The path to greatness starts early. The Iowa Farm Bureau believes in Iowa's youth and their pursuit of greatness. That's why we're proud to be the title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to a better Iowa.
Fairway, along with Nabisco, TruMoo, Frito-Lay, and Sara Lee, is a proud sponsor of the 2016 Iowa Girls High School Sports Championships. We congratulate all the schools and student athletes participating in this year's Girls High School State Basketball Championships. Fairway, proud to care for the places we work and live.
By Musco Lighting, the sports lighting specialist, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
I am a farmer.
I am a great cook.
I am a small town girl.
I'm a city boy.
I'm a banker.
I'm an Iowa banker.
No matter who you are, there is an Iowa banker who is ready to help you get where you want to go. Iowa Bankers, allowing you to discover the genuine difference of Iowa banks.
Mid-American Energy, diversifying the ways we generate electricity by investing in wind generation capacity in Iowa. Information is available at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome to downtown Des Moines, home of the Golden Dome of our state capital. But the eyes of Iowans will be aimed across the river tonight at Wells Fargo Arena for our nightcap game of Iowa High School Hoops. It's our second game of the evening here on statewide Iowa Public Television. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Yeager, and throughout the night, IPTV Sports will continue to bring you highlights, analysis, and features from right here at our on-site sports desk. And we'll make sure to showcase all the pageantry of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Iowa Farm Bureau State Basketball Championships. But first, we have to keep up those high expectations after that great first game. Let's go bring in Brad Wells and Molly Parrott for their call of the 2A State Championship.
Thank you very much, Paul. Yes, two parochial powers here in Class 2A, winners of the last 4 state championships, as Western Christian winning 3 prior to a year ago. Unity Christian, the defending champs in Class 2A. Alongside Molly Parrott, I am Brad Wells. And Molly, two teams very familiar with themselves go head-to-head in the title game.
Well, only 16 miles separate these two high schools, and very strong communities between them. And as you mentioned, they have kind of dominated the landscape with 2A girls basketball the last several years. Unity Christian, the defending state champion, but they did play once this year. Western got the best of that duel.
That is the only loss for Unity Christian. As we take a look at Unity Christian, and our player spotlight is a senior, Anna Keel.
Anna Keel does it all for Unity Christian. She'll actually play volleyball at the next level. She will be a Cyclone in Ames next season. Good kid. Have a great halftime feature on her and her family. According to her head coach, her 3 older brothers toughened her up on the farm growing up.
Really appreciated the older brothers getting her tough. Loves that physical play inside. It'll be a great matchup inside. A sophomore, Ashton Verbeek.
Ashton Verbeek is very versatile for her size. She dominated the second half. Very strong, very physical. You can see her there with the finish and the harm. Does so many things well for Coach Harmson's squad.
Just a sophomore. It'll be a great matchup with Unity Christian and Western Christian. Let's turn it over now to the PA announcer, Tim Fitzpatrick.
Each year at the state basketball tournament, the Iowa Bankers Association presents the Student Athlete Achievement Award to a student athlete who excels on the court, in the classroom, and in their community. The recipient receives a $1,000 scholarship to the college of her choice. The 2016 Student Athlete Achievement Award winner is Gwen Wright from Pekin Community High School, Peckwood. Presenting the award is Jim Plaguey from Bank Iowa, West Des Moines. Congratulations to Gwen Wright, and thank you to Jim Plaguey with Bank Iowa and the Iowa Bankers Association for their sponsorship of this award.
The Unity Christian Knights 24-1 on the season, taking on Western Christian, the Wolfpack, at 24-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for championship basketball. Let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches from the visiting team from Unity Christian. Number 3, Justine Malenke. Number 5, Haley Hoffmeyer. Number 15, Karina Timmermans. Number 21, McKaylee Churik. Number 23, Brooke Savenbergen. Number 25, Jory Bonner. Number 33, Corey Franken. And number 45, Danielle Cruz. Assistant coaches for the Knights, Terry Scouten, Allie Engebretson, John Howarda. Now, here are your non-starters and assistant coaches for the home team from Western Christian. Number 2, Avery Van Clee. Number 13, Jesse DeJager. Number 15, Corey DeYoung. Number 21, Jordan Mara. Number 22, Alyssa Buren. Number 23, Janie Winya. Number 24, Kaylee Heemskirk. Number 30, Emma Bausma. And number 34, Carson Winterfeld. Assistant coaches, Travis Koima and Justin Nagan. And now, it's time for your starting lineups for the 2A championship game. From Unity Christian, a senior, number 11, Shanda Zomerman. For Western Christian, a junior, number 3, Erica Feastra. For the Knights, a senior, number 13, Alyssa Fetters. For the Wolfpack, a senior, number 5, Peyton Harmson. For Unity Christian, a senior, number 31, Anna Keel. For Western Christian, a senior, number 10, Kyra Moss. For the Knights, a senior, number 35, Deidre Notabone. For the Wolfpack, a junior, number 11, Erica Bausma. And for Unity Christian, a junior, number 41, Josie Blankenspore. For Western Christian, a sophomore, number 32, Ashlyn Verbeek. Your head coaches, for Unity Christian, Jay Scheidemann. And for Western Christian, Bill Harmson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the area in front of the scorer's bench. Our officials, as assigned to this championship game by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. The referee, Justin Stockdale. First umpire, John Conlon. And your second umpire, Ryan Eklund. All right, it's time for tournament basketball.
All right, two teams that have been at the last 3 state tournaments here at the basketball championships. Let's take a look at the keys to the game for Unity Christian.
Well, Unity Christian have to take good care of the basketball. They had 25 turnovers in semifinal action against Regina. Also need balanced scoring while Anna Keel is the star. She needs some help. They have 3 players in double figures in that semifinal game.
And for the Western Christian Wolfpack at 24-2.
Important that this Wolfpack squad gets the basketball inside. Verbeek and Moss are a very tough 1-2 punch. second half yesterday, Coach Hermanson basically said, get the ball inside. They can't stop us. Also need to continue with their offensive efficiency. They shot 56% from the field yesterday in the semis, 46% from the field in the quarterfinals.
Western Christian had a 36-point lead at one point in their win over Okoboji. Meanwhile, Unity Christian took care of business, beating previously unbeaten Iowa City Regina in the semifinals. So here we go. The 2A title game is underway. Now Western Christian controls the tip and has the opening possession of the game. Top of the key, this is Harmson. Over to Feenstra. Off to the right wing. Unity Christian in a zone defense to start play here in the first quarter. And a steal from Anna Keel coming around the backside of Verbeek.
That first defensive possession, you can tell that Unity Christian wants to make it very difficult for Ashton Verbeek to catch.
Unity Christian goes right inside to Anna Keel, and she's able to finish.
With a fist pump. She is such a competitor.
This is Feenstra at the top of your screen. A turnover on their opening possession. Skip pass over to Harmson. Three ball on the way, and Western Christian answers with a three.
Harmson with a little bit of a fist pump of her own. Her dad, head coach Bill Harmson, told us yesterday, she's my daughter. She wears her heart on her sleeve just like I do. Got to see a little piece of that emotion right there.
Yeah, two peas from the same pod for sure. Very emotional. There's the drive. Unable to get the finish is Zomerman. And it will be 2 free throws for Shanda Zomerman, the 5'7" senior.
As we mentioned in the pregame, these two schools, as we've been told, as the crow flies, about 16 miles is all that separates them. Several of these young ladies would have attended grade school together before going separate ways and choosing one Christian school over the other.
Less than 20 miles separating Hull, Iowa and Orange City, Iowa, up in northwest Iowa. But they both traveled over 200 miles to get here to Des Moines to battle for the Class 2A championship.
And you can see here this first couple of possessions, Deirdre Noteboom wearing jersey 35 in the blue. She's been chasing Ashton Verbeek, the very good post player for the Wolfpack these first few possessions.
There's Verbeek handing off to Feenstra. Calling for it inside is Moss, but it's tipped out of bounds. Quick hands by Fetters. The 5'9" senior has committed to play basketball and golf at Dort. This is Harmson, top of the key. Great matchup with her and Zomerman. And a foul as Verbeek put it on the floor up at the top of the key. It goes against Deidre Noteboom. Western Christian looking to regain the lead. Get it inside to Feenstra. The finish isn't there, but a whistle and a foul will bring 2 free throws to the hands of junior Erica Feenstra.
Feenstra averaging about 10 points per game, very efficient. About 46% field goal clips, a nice long athletic wing.
First free throw off the iron. The foul charged to Josie Blankspor. Here you see Western Christian head coach Bill Harmson. Second free throw by Feenstra is good. Tied at 4. Just over 2 minutes into the opening quarter of this Class 2A title game. Zomerman over to Noteboom, guarded by Feenstra. Around the end, can't get it to go. And the rebound cleared by Moss for the Wolfpack. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Keel. And Unity Christian once again clears. After just 1 shot for the Western offense. Inside to Keel. Here's the kick out. That's Blankspor. Blankspor, the 6-foot junior, with a basket.
Blankspor, the only non-senior starter for the Knights. She's definitely, I would say, the heir to the throne as far as production for the Knights a year from now.
Harmsen can't hit the three. Gets it back up top. Now goes inside to Feenstra. Off the glass and good. Erica Feenstra.
With Unity paying such close attention to Ashton Verbeek, this might be a game where the Wolfpack must rely on some other role players to do some scoring.
Nice drive by Zomerman. And Unity Christian is back in front. Harmsen quickly, though, goes inside. Moss rolls off the rim, and the rebound to Keel. Unity with a 2-point lead in this first quarter. There's Fetters going inside. Anna Keel inside. Another fist pump from Anna Keel as Unity continues to go inside and have success.
And volleyball players who are watching, don't take any offense to this statement, but oftentimes you find strong volleyball players who play in the post don't necessarily love the physical aspect of the game. They tend to like to stay on their side of the net. Anna Keel is definitely an exception to that. She welcomes the physical post play. In fact, is often the one to initiate it.
Got a story coming up at halftime on Anna Keel. You'll find out a little bit more about why she likes contact inside. Kind of part of her upbringing, her family culture. So stay tuned for that coming up at halftime. Western Christian down 2. They've had a couple go halfway down and pop out. Here's Verbeek. Kicks it out, 3 on the way, left short. Keel once again clears after Western gets just 1 shot on the offensive end.
Well, she averages 19 points and 11 rebounds per game. 18 points and 24 rebounds yesterday in the semis. Oh, and also 7 blocks.
Yeah. Not to mention.
Pretty decent stat line.
There's a kick violation that will remain with Unity Christian. Brooke Zavenberger, the 5'9" freshman in the game for Unity Christian, as you get another look at Anna Keel. Keel fires the 3.
She had to be talked into that.
The crowd was in her ear. She's 0 for 2 on the season from three-point land. Make her 0 for 3. This is Verbeek looking to score her first basket of the game. Won't go. And Unity Christian clears it once again.
And so far, the scouting report put in play by head coach Jay Scheidemann is definitely to make somebody other than Ashton Verbeek beat them.
So drive by Fetters. And on the floor is Anna Keel. Keeps her foot on the ground and is awarded the timeout.
That's a heads-up play.
Let's look at why Anna Keel for Unity Christian is so vital for this Knights team.
Well, she does such a great job of establishing that low block position. And there we see that fist bump, the competitive spirit in her. If Western is going to allow her that low block position, it'll be awfully hard to stop her. You have to defend her before she gets to that spot. That's almost when you have to do the work, is before she gets to that low block position. Because once she gets there, she doesn't have a size advantage. She's 6 foot. Ashton Verbeek is 6'2" for Western. But with her physical play, she has a nice drop step. She's able to elevate just enough. She gets to that low block position, it's going to be pretty hard to stop.
And that fist pump after a celebration, very volleyball-esque, isn't it?
She's 2 for 2 on fist pumps.
Again, a feature coming up on Anna Keel at halftime that you won't want to miss. Union Christian basketball inside. Guess who? Anna Keel. Here's the kick out. This is Blankspor with the finish. The 6-foot junior puts Unity Christian up by 6.
It'll be fun to watch Blankspor a year from now when there's not so much talent around her. They will need her to produce in serious ways. She's a heck of an athlete. You can see right there. She's easily able to one dribble, get to the rim, and finish. I really like her upside.
Keel adds a steal to her stat line. Here's Zomerman directing traffic, guarded by Carson Winterfield. Inside, Keel, not this time. And Bausma looking to push the pace. Throws it ahead for Winterfield. And it's good. Carson Winterfield, the 5'9" junior, just 4 points yesterday in the semis. A big basket here in the first quarter.
That last defensive possession for Western, I think Kyra Moss got a little bit of a piece of Anna Keel's shot, trying to make it difficult for Anna Keel to shoot over the top of her. Kyra Moss, no slouch herself on the volleyball court. She was the 2A volleyball player of the year. Unsure of her plans for next season, but she's 6'2", does a lot of things well. Could probably play basketball or volleyball or maybe both.
There you see Hayden Harmson heading to the bench. The foul was called on her. Her first personal, and here's Unity going inside. Shot from Zomerman is no good, cleared by Verbeek. And Ashton Verbeek, the 6'2" sophomore, she can bring it up the floor, as she shows right there. Really good ball control with her hands. Tough shot inside, can't go. And still scoreless here in this first quarter is Ashton Verbeek.
You get a good look at the body control of Ashton Verbeek. She wasn't able to finish that, but she likes that nice little head fake, tries to get her defender up in the air, and then attempts to drive around.
Anna Keel inside, draws a double team, kicks it to Blankspor, and a traveling violation sends it the other way.
Well, with so much attention being paid to Ashton Verbeek, it's important that some other players for the Wolfpack step up, whether that's knocking down some outside shots, maybe penetrating into some gaps and then dumping it off to the 6'2" post player. But when you're facing a zone or maybe somewhat of a diamond in one here, you don't necessarily have to bomb away from three all day long, but maybe some penetration. Certainly have to move the basketball well on the pass.
Three from the corner, no good. Long rebound out to Western Christian.
But of course, if you can knock down some shots from three, it doesn't hurt your cause either.
Western just not getting them to fall here early on. Verbeek had it stripped, and Unity Christian going the other way. Here's Zomerman, under 5, shot inside, no for Notebohm, and it's a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter. It's Unity Christian with the lead. Let's send it up to Paul Yeager.
All right, thank you very much. As we talk about these two teams, see them in action, you wonder, how did they get here? Well, here's the part of the program where we get to tell you that. Western Christian back at state. They know the route very, very well. They played Okoboji, the Pioneers, not too terribly far away in the neighborhood. Kara Moss, she was a dominant player for the Wolfpack. She had 20 points, but so was this gal they call Ashton Verbeek, the volleyball star. Not too bad at basketball either. She's the cover girl of the program this year, and she gets the and one here. She finished with 24 points and 16 rebounds. Western won 70-41. They had a continuous clock on that one. But Unity Christian, also no stranger to playing at the state tournament. Josie Blankspor, who we've already seen in this first quarter, she had a pretty darn good game. They went to her early. Even Keel gets the assist, as the 7 points of Blankspor were put in right there. And then inside it's Anna Keel. Off the block in 24 rebounds and 18 points. Here's one of those 24 and one. And the Unity Knights, they win it 53-45, advance to tonight's championship game. Let's go back down the court to Brad and Molly.
Thank you very much, Paul. There you see the Class 2A tournament bracket, as Western Christian, the #1 seed, and Unity Christian, the 3 seed, make their way to that title game.
Western Christian so dominant against Okoboji, particularly in that second half. And halftime, Coach Harmson told his squad to get the basketball into his twin towers, Kyra Moss and Ashton Verbeek. They did just that. They really ran away with it. Unity had a much closer contest against Iowa City Regina. Regina made it very interesting in the fourth quarter thanks to some very good three-point shooting.
Had a lead late in that first half, early in the second quarter. But Iowa City Regina closed it. Unity able to hang on, and they're leading by 4 here in the first half. 7:47 here in the second quarter.
Good look at Shanna Zommerman there. Really like the control that she has over this squad. Does a great job of being a floor general, kind of a coach on the court.
85% free throw shooter, was on the 2015 all-tournament team a year ago. Part of their state championship run. And Zomerman gets them both a 6-point lead for Unity Christian.
Unity Christian going to pick up the pace a little bit here. Maybe change up the pace. Put a little pressure defense on in the backcourt.
Reaching foul from behind, chasing down Peyton Harmsen. As you see, the 5'7" senior was on the all-tournament team for volleyball this last fall, as Western Christian won its 14th state tournament volleyball title. There's Verbeek down to the baseline. Up top, Bausma for 3. And it's out of bounds. Unity Christian basketball.
And what Unity is doing, they're putting a smaller, more athletic player on Ashton Verbeek. That's Deirdre Noteboom, for the most part, who has drawn that defensive assignment. So she can keep Verbeek in front. But then if Verbeek gets in a position to get by her defender or maybe to post up, there are other blue jerseys around to help out. So far, it's working.
Zomerman's 3 is off the mark as Western Christian gets it back. And very even teams. Both have a very solid guard and a couple of big kids down in the post that play very well and play very physical.
Very similar teams. In fact, I think these are two of the bigger teams that we have in the tournament in all classes, with having 2 6-footers apiece in their starting lineups.
There's an illegal screen on Western Christian. That goes against Kyra Moss, the 6'2" senior. Had 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks yesterday in the Wolfpack semifinal win over Okoboji. Up top, Zomerman.
Comes off the screen, just isn't quite able to get squared up and hit.
Zomerman, scheduled to play basketball and golf at Northwestern, is one of 2 1,000-point career scorers on the floor for Unity Christian. Harmsen, top of the key, 3. Off the rim, and Zomerman on the run out. Throws it ahead for Keel. Tough pass. And really hard to handle for Keel. Almost a pass right to her back that time.
One of the things that Coach Scheidemann, good shot of him there, mentioned yesterday for Unity. And so many of these student athletes for the Knights are multi-sport athletes. Small school, can't afford for them to be specializing. And he said, we want our kids to be competing in the off season. Sure, they work out together. He talked about a CrossFit program that his team did in the off season. Thinks that's really helped them all physically and helping them fill out a little bit. But he said better than having them in the gym and working on basketball-specific skills all the time, he wants them to just be competitive, whether that's in track or softball, soccer, what have you. He thinks that's a real key for his squad.
Says many of them play volleyball, golf, cross country, track, do multiple things. That'd be fun. Get everybody together, a little CrossFit summer program. Unity Christian with the basketball and the lead. Inside to Anna Keel. There comes the double team. Kick out 3. No good for Fetters. And the rebound to Moss.
You can tell that these two teams and two coaches are very familiar with each other.
Inside to Moss.
We're probably up doing some late night scouting reports, but at the same point, probably we're able to draw some things up pretty quickly just because they know each other so well.
Zomerman backs it out. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. This is Zomerman on the drive. The kick to Blankspor. Zomerman inside to Keel. Tough shot amongst traffic and draws the foul.
There's that physical play that Anna Keel does not shy away from. Again, I think for Western to be successful against Anna Keel, you'll notice that Ashton Verbeek is not drawing that defensive assignment. She's coming over to provide some help defense, but If Kyra Moss allows Anna Keel to continue establishing that low block or right in the middle of the paint position, it's hard to stop her.
Moss at 6'2". Keel caught it with Moss on her back and then turned towards the 6'2". Verbeek went right between both of them.
And credit to Anna Keel. If they're not going to stop your bread and butter, don't go away from it.
Absolutely. Western looking for an answer offensively here. Verbeek kicks it out to Feenstra and calling for it inside. Has it taken away. Unity Christian wants to run. Zomerman inside to Keel. They want to keep feeding her. Blocked away, but a foul is called. Looked like Verbeek had the clean block, but I think the foul goes against Janae Wiener.
And point guard Shanna Zomerman had a shooter wide open to her right, but instead saw Anna Keel again establishing that low block position. Go right to her. Western Christian with a little bit of a gut check time with 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Need to get something going on the offensive end.
Unity Christian makes it a double-digit lead at 10 points. Inside, Verbeek trying to get going. Rolls off the rim once again. Through the legs of Bausma, and then a foul goes against Fetters.
It'll be interesting to see what type of defensive adjustments Coach Harmsen makes for the Wolfpack. What does he try to do to get Ashton Verbeek some better looks at the hoop? Good look at Coach Harmsen there.
Substitution coming in, Carson Winterfield, 5'9" junior. 4 points in the semifinal game, 5 points in the quarterfinal round matchup for the Wolfpack. 3 from the right wing. There's Peyton Harmsen trying to spark the Wolfpack here in this second quarter.
She has 6 of their first 11 points.
On the wing with it, this is Zavenberger. Fetters up top, guarded loosely by Harmsen. Inside, here's the kick out. Here's Anna Keel with it as it's kicked by Harmsen. Not shying away from getting the basketball inside, whether it's Josie Blankspor or Anna Keel.
Well, again, as we mentioned, both of these teams pretty unique for schools of their size to start 2 6-footers and then some.
Here's Keel inside. Again, more contact, and it draws another whistle. This one goes against Erica Feenstra. And it's Anna Keel, the 6-foot senior for Unity Christian, back to the free throw line.
She already has 8 points in this game.
And her first missed free throw with her team up by 7. Here with 3:50 to play. Second free throw's good. It's an 8-point lead. Bausma brings it to the front court for the Wolfpack. Harmsen to Feenstra, back to Harmsen. The corner, Bausma for 3, it's good. Bausma, no points yesterday, but had 2 3-pointers in the quarterfinal round. A big one from the corner here in the championship game.
And sometimes shooting can become contagious on a team. Maybe that'll spark something a little bit for the Wolfpack.
One-time 10-point Unity Christian lead is now just 5. Zomerman goes inside to Anna Keel, one-on-one, and an easy 2, a quick move to the basket.
Absolutely, a very quick spin move. She's shown that some of that versatility, able to turn over her right shoulder, over her left shoulder.
Harmsen wanted another one. Verbeek goes over the back. Did she get fouled or commit the foul? It's a foul on Unity Christian. Here's a look at that last basket.
And as we've seen, she's strong enough going to her strong side, and that means turning over her left shoulder there the opposite way. The defense plays to that shoulder, so she shows her versatility turning over that right shoulder. Very quick spin move to the hoop. And read the defense perfectly.
Has a good feel for what's behind her. Absolutely. Harmsen's up top for Western Christian. Moss looks to get it to Feenstra. Keel knocked it away, but Feenstra lost it, chasing it down. And it's Unity Christian basketball.
Western Christian clearly rattled by this defensive game plan of the Knights. Not quite sure how to attack it, clearly getting frustrated, and they're just not knocking down shots like they typically do. Very efficient shooting team on the season. Tonight those shots just aren't falling.
And Verbeek averages 15 points, still scoreless. Inside, she's 0 for 5. Western looking for an answer. Tough shot from Winterfield.
And every time a shot goes up, there's at least one blue jersey that's boxing out Ashton Verbeek. They're making it very difficult, not only for her to catch on the offensive end, but they are not letting her anywhere near offensive rebounds.
Zomerman gets her own miss and can't connect the second time. And a timeout taken by Wolfpack head coach Bill Harmsen, as Unity Christian holding a 7-point lead here in this second quarter. Well, coming up at the half, the youngest of 6 children. Unity Christian's Anna Keel applies lessons from home to her family on the court. Spend some quality time with the Unity Christian senior coming up at halftime. Also have some first half highlights and analysis. Scholarships and awards handed out as well.
And not only is that feature on Anna Keel and her growing up on the farm, but it also interviewed her brothers, her parents. Really nice feature on a really nice young lady. Had a chance, the two of us, to chat with her yesterday after the game in the media room, and she'll be a nice addition to Ames. I happen to live in Ames, and I'm always happy when some nice new members of the community come to town, so we found a cheer for her in the Cardinal and Gold next year.
Yeah, she'll be a solid addition to that Cyclone volleyball squad with over 1,000 career kills, has over 1,000 career points on the basketball floor, and looking for a state title. Their team up 7. Foul goes against Brooke Zavenberger.
And speaking of Anna Keel, the volleyball player, good look at Ashton Verbeek at the free throw line. See if she can get on the board for the first time. And the reason I say, speaking of volleyball, Ashton Verbeek's mom, a ridiculously successful head volleyball coach at Western Christian High School. In her 17 seasons there, they have won 9 state titles, have been the runner-up 6 times. Are you kidding me? Going to state 16 of 17 years. Amazing.
That is domination by Western Christian and volleyball head coach Tammy Verbeek, and she is cheering on her sophomore daughter, Ashton Verbeek. Hoping the Wolfpack can come back. The Knights looking to add to their lead. Top of the key 3, it's Fetters, and it's good.
A great kick out and read there by Anna Keel. Kicking it out to the shooter doesn't force the issue. Alyssa Fetters, who will also be a student athlete at the next level, will play basketball and golf at Dordt College.
There's a block by Anna Keel, but Winterfield gets the putback to go. It's a 6-point lead for the Knights. Here's Zomerman. Up to Fetters, who just buried that 3. Last trip down. Zavenberger in trouble, looking for help. Zomerman off a screen. Up to Zavenberger. Here's Keel. Keep going inside to Anna Keel.
And Ashton Verbeek with pretty good defensive positioning there, but Anna Keel just kind of contorts her body in a way that she's able to get her arms up around the outstretched arms of Verbeek and is able to finish.
Bausma with an answer for Western. And it's a 6-point game with less than 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Fetters to Zomerman as it tipped away. 3 on the game clock. Zomerman at the horn. No good, but it's a 6-point Unity Christian lead. And an exciting first half.
Oh, absolutely. And Western isn't quite sure what to think of this. They're on a 23-game winning streak. We'll see what kind of game plan Coach Harmson comes up with at the half. Certainly seeing some things defensively his team hasn't seen this year.
Unity Christian, the reigning state champions from 2015. Western Christian seeking its 4th title in 5 years. Let's send it up to Paul.
All right, thank you very much, Brad and Molly, for your work in that first half. And two schools that know each other extremely well, and it's kind of feeling that way. Sometimes you can overthink and think and find out what's going to happen, and Jay Scheidemann knows exactly pretty much everything Western Christian's going to do, and Coach will be with us here in just a moment. And Coach, so Anna Keel kind of quiet early on, but all of a sudden 13 points. I know you don't want to rely completely on her, but she is very important to your team.
Oh, she's very important. Oh, she's the best player on the floor. We needed her to be great tonight, and she's been pretty good so far.
So you getting a little bit, it seems like they're keen on your outside and forcing an inside. Is that the way you see it?
Yeah, and we'll take what's inside. I mean, we got to take what the defense gives us. You know, we've been a little impatient on a few things. We need to keep going inside out on it. And, you know, good things happen when we do it that way. But I like where we're at. I like the defense that we're playing. And, you know, offense, we're doing okay on offense. We're not shooting the lights out of the bucket, but we got a little bit of a lead. Not a very comfortable one, but we'll see how the second half goes.
All right, that's head coach Jay Scheidemann, and I'm glad I didn't have to interrupt you this year. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being nice to me this time.
Very good. All right, we'll talk to you. That's head coach Jay Scheidemann, the Unity Christian Knights, up 26-20 on the half. Let's go right back down to the floor. We got a whole bunch of great people to be honored.
The Jack North Basketball Award is given annually to the top senior that receives the most all-tournament votes at the state basketball tournament. Presenting this award, which is named in honor of the late Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's information director, is Mike Dick, Executive Director of the IGHSAU. The Jack North Award recipient from the 2015 state basketball tournament is Nicole Miller of North Lynn. Nicole, the reigning Miss Iowa basketball, averaged 27.7 points a game in helping North Lynn reach the Class 2A state championship game. She recorded back-to-back 30-point games, scoring 31 in a first-round victory over Des Moines Christian and then adding 30 in a state semifinal win over Western Christian. Her efforts led her to being named captain of the 2A All-Tournament team and first-team All-State. Ladies and gentlemen, the Basketball Jack North Award winner from North Lynn, Nicole Miller. Nicole is enjoying an outstanding freshman basketball season at Drake University. The Bulldogs are on the road this weekend, and Nicole is unable to accept her award in person. Accepting on her behalf are her parents, David and Sherry Miller. Congratulations. The E. Wayne Cooley Scholarship, honoring the longtime Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Executive Secretary, is a $15,000 scholarship given annually to the individual that best represents Dr. Cooley's ideal of the Iowa girl. Presenting tonight's award is Executive Director Mike Dick. Brianne Klemish, a senior from South Winneshiek High School, has been named the 2016 recipient of the E. Wayne Cooley Scholarship Award. Brianne was selected from 97 applicants from high schools across Iowa. You'll be hard-pressed to find someone as busy as this year's scholarship winner. Rayanne ranks first in her class with a 3.99 GPA. She's active in the American Legion Auxiliary and is an accompanist at her church in Kalmar. At South Winneshiek High, she's involved in student government, choir, drama, band, large group, and individual speech. Her Readers Theater group won the Critics' Choice banner at the Iowa High School Speech Association's All-State Festival 2 weeks ago. Rayanne was a 3-time state qualifier in cross country and was a member of South Winneshiek's state qualifying 4x800 meter relay teams the last 2 seasons at the state track and field meet. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the 2016 recipient of the E. Wayne Cooley Scholarship, Rayanne Klemish of South Winneshiek. Character Counts Coach of the Year Award honors a worthy recipient who embodies the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. Rather than spotlight winning records and isolated acts of heroism or generosity, the award was conceived to recognize individuals whose coaching lives and achievements demonstrate an enduring commitment. Presenting tonight's award is Scott Racker, Mike Dick, and Chuck Long. The 2016 recipient of the Character Counts Coach of the Year Award is Maggie Willems of Mount Vernon. In recognition of this honor, a $1,000 cash award will be made in Maggie's name to the Mount Vernon Athletic Department to further enhance character development initiatives. A 1996 graduate of Mount Vernon, Maggie returned to her alma mater in 2005 and served as an assistant coach in track and volleyball and became the head coach in both sports in 2011. Her volleyball teams have reached the state tournament 4 times, reaching the state semifinals 3 times with 1 runner-up finish. Her 2015 track and field team placed 2nd in Class 2A. Maggie and her husband are the parents to daughters Ava, Emery, and Marley. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the 2016 Character Counts Coach of the Year, Maggie Willems of Mount Vernon. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's Executive Directors Award is presented each year to an individual or organization that's made a notable contribution towards enhancing the experience for Iowa girls in high school athletics. Presenting the award is IGHSAU Executive Director Mike Dick. A&M Products Company are the 2016 recipients of the Executive Directors Award. Accepting the award is A&M Products President Mark Austin, along with Patty Austin, Andy Austin, Eileen Bilheimer, Greg Stocking, Sally West, Mike Ortle, and Rachel Edens. A&M Products has been supplying the IGHSAU state trophies, medals, and participating plaques and custom-made awards for approximately 40 years. The company is a family-owned business that manufactures and distributes awards for high schools and high school associations, which include the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, the Iowa High School Athletic Association, the Iowa High School Speech and Music Associations. Congratulations and thank you to A&M Products for your years of service to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's Golden Plaque of Distinction Award honors the Iowa coach who's demonstrated a successful career while making notable contributions towards school, community, and the coaching profession. Presenting the Golden Plaque of Distinction Award is IGHSAU Executive Director Mike Dick, Basketball Administrator Joel Oswald, and also Mr. Bob Gardner, the Executive Director of the National Federation of State High School Associations. The 2016 recipient of the Basketball Golden Plaque Award is Dr. Tony Pappas of Waterloo West. Accompanying Tony are his assistant coaches, Zach O'Brien, Gary Sinwell, Andrea Harold, Dean Wyden, Lelena Kruchek, and Dave Fricky. Dr. Pappas, a native of Mason City, has been coaching Waterloo West girls basketball for 36 years. He's won over 500 career games and led the Wahawk girls to 7 trips to the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament. He's reached the state finals in 1999 and 2002. Dr. Pappas has won numerous awards, but 2016 has been especially rewarding, as Tony was named the 2016 Girls National Coach of the Year by the National Federation of High Schools, and also the 2016 recipient of the prestigious Morgan Wooten Award, given annually to the outstanding girls and boys high school basketball coaches in the United States. Dr. Pappas is in the Iowa Girls Coaches Association's Basketball Hall of Fame, and he was selected to coach in the 2011 Girls McDonald's High School All-American game. Dr. Pappas has been extremely generous to the game of basketball. He's a highly regarded clinician and has directed many basketball camps throughout the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the 2016 Golden Plaque of Distinction winner from Waterloo West, Dr. Tony Pappas. In addition to presenting Dr. Pappas with the Golden Plaque, Bob Gardner of the NFHS will present Tony with his NFHS National Coach of the Year Award. Congratulations, Tony. The Jack North Commemorative Award is the highest honor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union awards to an individual. The award has been given just 15 times in the 87-year history of the IGHSAU. The 2016 recipient of the Jack North Award is Craig Snyder. Craig has been active in Iowa officiating for over 50 years. He's officiated basketball for 33 years, working 17 state tournaments with 10 girls and 11 boys state championship games. He's worked 18 state championship football games while umpiring high school softball for 33 years with 24 state tournament appearances and 16 championship games. His outstanding officiating resume led to numerous honors, including being inducted into the Iowa High School Officials Hall of Fame. He was named the NFIOA Official of the Year in 2004 and was given the organization's National Contributor Award in 2012. Craig, a native of Hartley and a longtime resident of Osage, is a diamond supervisor at the state softball tournament and is a bench supervisor here at the girls state basketball tournament. Prior to that, he was a longtime basketball and softball rules presenter and served as a clinician at many clinics across Iowa. Craig and his wife of 48 years, Connie, now reside in Spirit Lake. The couple have 2 daughters, Christy and Ann. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 recipient of the Jack North Award, Craig Snyder. Congratulations, Craig. There have only been 11 recipients of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's First Lady Award since its inception in 1978. The award has honored outstanding women that have carried the banner of the Iowa Girl proudly in their career endeavors. This year, the Girls Athletic Union is honoring one of its own, awarding the 2016 First Lady Award to Girls Athletic Union Senior Associate Director Karen Brown. For 39 years, Karen has dedicated her professional life to making girls' high school athletics in Iowa second to none. Karen, a native of Prairie City, began her career at the IGHSAU right out of high school as a receptionist before becoming the secretary to former IGHSAU Executive Director Dr. Ewayne Cooley. She's held positions as an administrative assistant, assistant director, associate director, and currently is the senior associate director. Karen's work at the IGHSAU has been largely behind the scenes. She's the primary liaison with the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Board of Directors and the Representative Council, and manages the schedules of the many events that take place during Athletic Union state tournaments. She is also the IGHSAU's General Office and Human Resources Manager. In addition to her work with the IGHSAU, Karen serves as the Executive Vice President of the Iowa High School Speech Association, a position she's held since 2002. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union is extremely proud to present this year's First Lady recipient, Karen Brown. With Karen tonight is her husband, Rick, along with children, Ben and Blair. Karen, on behalf of the Iowa Girl, the IGHSAU staff, its board of directors and representative council, congratulations and thank you for all of your hard work.
And thank you, Jason Esslinger, for that narration of those awards, and very deserving people. And always here at halftime, we always like to have a good discussion with our friends at Farm Bureau, and that's Craig Hill, who's here. And Craig, good to see you again. Good to have you up here. Always nice to have you sit and chat. Why do we get to continue to have that conversation? Why are you involved with this championship?
Oh, well, Paul, you know, when you think about our partnership with the Girls High School Athletic Union and the sponsorship of this tournament, this is one of the best tournaments in the country, and it showcases great things about Iowa. When you think about the hard work, the determination, dedication that these young ladies put into getting here, and then the passion they put on the floor tonight, it's very rewarding to see that. But at the Iowa Farm Bureau, we think investing in Iowa's youth is important. Those are going to be our leaders of tomorrow. So we invest in ways like scholarships, sponsorships, awards, recognition programs, tournaments like this. We just think it's important to celebrate what they're doing so well.
And there's so many from all corners of the state, southeast, northeast, northwest, wherever.
Every corner.
It seems to be. It doesn't matter where you go. These Iowa kids are just special.
It's wonderful. Yeah. We enjoy it so much, and we do a lot of things. We also, as the Iowa Farm Bureau, help sponsor the Governor's Recognition Program for academics. We put money into the Iowa Hall of Pride, which helps us celebrate, academics, the arts, athletics, everything around this state. And every school's got something to tout, and then it's showcased right over here at the Iowa Hall of Pride as well.
All right, Craig Hill from Farm Bureau. Always good to see you. Thank you for stopping
Thank you.
by.
You
All
bet.
right. And, an essential component for any high school basketball team extends from the players and coaches on the court to the families in the stands. A player's family does more than simply cheer on their daughters and sisters throughout an Iowa winter. They help shape them into young women they become. And as the youngest of 6 children, Unity Christian senior Anna Keel applies lessons from her home family to her family on the court.
Yeah, I've been watching basketball since I was really little. I think my mom said that I was weeks old when I started watching.
One time her brother, she was playing around in the gym, watching her older sister play, and her older sister was making some big mistakes on the court.
She started playing offense when she was on defense, and defense when she was on offense. And my brother, when I was running by, he quickly grabbed me and sat me on his lap, and he's like, "You're gonna watch this, because you are not gonna do this when you get older." I have all older siblings. I'm the youngest of 6. We always would be playing, and they wouldn't go easy on me.
With sports, it's made our kids and our family more united. It has, it made us all team players.
Growing up in a family with 6 children, it's a good way to learn how to fight fair. They all grow up thinking about others. You're not the only little flower in the field when you're one of 6. We homeschooled our children. There's a wonderful little Christian school down the road, Ireton Christian, and they allowed us to do any activities we wanted. So it was a really nice way to get the kids out of the house, to get them interacting with other kids, and the transition into high school was awesome.
Being in sports with those girls beforehand, that really helped, like knowing people, and not every new face was new.
Hold that finish, Anna. I don't get nervous for games. And why don't I get nervous is because when we walk onto that court, I know I've got the best player on the court on my team. Good, good. Just a combination of hard work and athleticism, great teammate. 1, 2, 3. Last year, until we got to the state tournament, Anna led us in scoring, rebounding, assists, steals. She led us in every category. Multi-sport athlete, track, volleyball, and she excels at all of them.
I think it doesn't wear out your body as much. Being involved in many sports, you're not continually hitting or continually, pounding your legs on the ground.
Usually, great volleyball players don't like to be physical. Anna's far from that. That comes from playing with her older brothers.
I think that comes a lot from just playing on the driveway. You either give it or you take it. And I think she's learned to dish it out.
I think there's a few times where she hit the ground pretty hard, and we told her to get back up and get back at it, because you're going to get knocked down on a basketball court.
If we knocked her down, she'd get back up and then knock us down sometimes.
One time. Yep, and I think my brother was sick then, but I still beat him.
We always knew she had potential.
Yeah, anytime you can win 40 games in a row is a pretty unbelievable accomplishment.
We hadn't lost since my sophomore year. We ended up in being state runner-up. That was bitter, the loss at the end of the season, but a lot of teams wish they could have been there. So we were thankful for that yet too.
The clock winds down, and
that's going to do it as the Knights make it 27-0 and a 2A title.
We didn't lose at all my junior year.
Runners up a year ago, champions tonight.
We're undefeated state champions.
I don't think that the team or the coaches really thought about having 40 wins. They just played the game.
I'm going to be going to Iowa State next year, and I'm going to be playing volleyball there, not basketball, so that's a little different.
One of the things that she's looking forward to doing at Iowa State is working on one sport and just challenging herself to see how good she can really get.
For Anna, it's stepping a little bit out of her comfort zone. There was a ton of teams after her, including the 2 local teams, Dordt Northwestern. But she said, Coach, if I don't try it, she goes, I'm always going to regret not trying it.
In a way, it's like we're living our dreams through Anna. And yeah, it's just fun to watch her.
You need a family. You need to have people around you, surround you, support you. And that's what you have in basketball. You can't play it alone. Just find your role and do it well.
We're back here at halftime. We're joined by 2 of the coaches that were in the semifinals, John Adams from Okoboji and Matt Bolger from Iowa City Regina. And Matt, I'll start with you. Unity's off to a good start. Anna Keel, I mean, you saw firsthand how good she can be. What did they have to do in the second half to keep that going?
I mean, just keep feeding her the ball. I mean, I think they're doing a really good job attacking outside and then getting the ball to her inside. And she has a really good array of moves, usually with the right hand, but over either shoulder. And, you know, she's tough on the boards as well. So if they keep doing that, I think they have a really good chance of keeping this lead.
All right, John Adams, it's easier said than done. If you're Bill Harmson, what do you do in this second half to keep Keel from getting the ball?
Yeah, she's a tough one. You know, you got Zommerman outside, so you can't focus too much on the inside game with Anna, but she's tough to stop. You know, probably make the touches a little bit tougher for her. I'm probably not the one to ask last night because Verbeek just lit us up all night long in Moss. So.
Well, and she's been so quiet in this first half. I mean, you got to worry. She's probably going to break free soon.
She will. You know, she's a phenomenal player as well, and being just a sophomore, sky's the limit for her. But she'll get her touches here in the second half, and they'll get her some better looks, and I'm sure she'll finish those.
All right, John Adams from Okoboji, Matt Bolger from Regina. Maybe I'm talking to you guys at halftime next year on the court, not up here. Thank you so very much for joining us, guys. Let's go start that second half. Let's go back downstairs with Brad and Molly.
All right, thank you very much, Paul. Here's a look at the first half statistics. A lot of free throws for Unity Christian on the left. Fairly balanced, though. Low turnover first half. Pretty even on the rebounds.
Well, you like to see a clean basketball game, and by that I mean aesthetically pleasing and low turnover margin. Definitely know that Western Christian wants to be able to pick things up on the offensive end. Not their best shooting half. In fact, they are really part of their success this year is because they have shot the basketball well all season long. Just 28% in the first half. And Western Christian, they're in the middle of a 28-game winning streak. They lost 2 of their first 3 games to start the season. Haven't lost since. So we'll see how they bounce back. We'll see what kind of resiliency this Western Christian squad has.
And there is Anna Keel's dad, Virgil. You saw him in our halftime feature, and we're underway here in the third quarter. Unity Christian starts with the basketball, working on a 6-point lead from this halftime. A good first half and a turnover to start the third quarter.
And already that first possession, Erica Bausma wearing jersey number 11 in the white. She was fronting Anna Keel. Clearly want to make it much more difficult for Keel to catch on the block this half.
Western Christian goes inside. Kyra Moss, her first basket of the game, her first points of the game come here at the start of the third quarter.
And it looks like maybe Coach Harmson has the same game plan he had yesterday in the second half for Western, and that was get the ball inside to the Twin Towers. First possession, he goes right to Kyra Moss, see if she can make something happen again.
Tough defense by Western Christian, forces another Unity Christian turnover. And it's the Wolfpack. Down by 4. Harmson on the wing up top. Looking to get it inside. Deep 3 from Harmson, no good. And a rebound by Anna Keel. In the first half, 13 points, 8 rebounds for Anna Keel. Jump shot on the way. Noteboom, good.
Noteboom, nice physical athlete. She'll play soccer at Dordt next year.
Inside to Verbeek, has to kick it out. Harmsen gets it to Moss. Feenstra back inside to Moss. Now a skip pass, open in the corner. Bausma, she can knock him down from 3, but does not get that one to go as she's 1 for 4 in the game from downtown. Up top, Zomerman comes up to get it and reset the Unity Christian Knights offense. The defending state champs. Shot on the way from Fetters, no good. It's Zomerman with it inside. Gets it back from Keel. In the corner, now inside. Blocked by Verbeek. The 6'2" sophomore turned it back. Western Christian playing with a nice intensity on defense. Need to keep it rolling on the offensive end. And there's Verbeek, her first field goal of the game.
Nice versatility again. Doesn't just have to catch on low on the block and turn and go to the hole. She's able to put the basketball on the floor there, a couple dribbles, able to beat her defender off the dribble.
4 points for Ashton Verbeek, averages 15. Had 24 in the semifinal round and 21 points in the quarterfinal round here at the state tournament. Let's take another look at the sophomore at 6'2". Does it on both ends of the floor.
She does. Good block shot there, is able to retrieve the basketball, and as we had mentioned, putting the ball on the floor, going all the way to the hole. Unity throwing some different things at her defensively tonight. Didn't really adjust all that well in the first half. We'll see how the adjustment continues in the second.
Verbeek missed one from close, and there's Keel with another rebound, and Anna Keel turns it over. Basket by Feenstra. It's a 2-point ball game. Unity Christian trying to hang on to their lead here in the third quarter, and head coach Jay Skeideman wants to talk it over.
Well, Unity Christian only had 3 turnovers in the entire first half. So far in the second half already 4, 7 for the game. Clearly rattled a little bit. Western, the Wolfpack, I say certainly has the momentum these first couple minutes of the second half.
Well, Molly, we talked about these two schools being less than 20 miles apart. Let's take a look at how far they came. Very close up in the northwest corner. You see up in Sioux County, both over 200 miles, but well worth the trip to decide a 2A championship.
Well, and these are two squads who have that path from northwest Iowa to Des Moines pretty well paved. I don't know if it's that direct of a route, but...
All right, let's check in with Bill Harmsen, head coach, Western Christian.
Stay in front. If you guys got to go to the short corner, that's okay, because Joe's still there. Do not go to the corner, all right? Now, listen, offensively, let's keep working the ball, be patient, get out and run now.
Let's go,
this
guys.
is ours. Let's go, Wolfpack.
Coach Harmsen, love when we have an opportunity to hear what those coaches are saying in those huddles. Great piece of work by our IPTV crew.
Be patient, don't force it, but get it out and run.
Coach Harmsen's a big guy. Looked like he could hoop a little bit back in his day. He played at the University of Sioux Falls.
Brings an intensity to the sideline, and you see his daughter Peyton Harmsen, number 5, bring her intensity out on the floor. Here's Blankspor inside, no good, but bounces off of Moss and out of bounds. It'll remain Knights basketball.
A little bit of a miscue there for Western. Anna Keel already with a double-double in this game.
Blankspor, a catch and shoot, in and out, no good. On the run is Bausma, looking for Feenstra. Gets the finish. Feenstra inside. 7 points for the 6-foot junior.
Look little bit of a chess match now for these two head coaches who know each other so well. Anna Keel kind of doing a lot of the work by herself in the first half for the Knights. In this second half, Western want to make some other players a step up, and Deirdre Nobu right there knocks down a little jumper from about the free throw line. She has a couple buckets in the second.
5'10" senior, 4 points now on the game. Here's Harmsen for 3. No good. Zomerman with the rebound. Unity looking to push. And carrying the basketball is the 5'7" senior, a lefty. Carry it with that right hand.
An unforced error there by the point guard for the Knights. Had numbers. I wouldn't say she necessarily had a huge advantage in order to take it all the way to the rim, but just an unforced error in that situation. 5 turnovers for the half.
Inside, Moss, tough shot, rebound to Blankspor. Blankspor is someone that Coach Scheidemann has said has had a great tournament. 7 points in both the semifinal and quarterfinal rounds, but doing it with rebounds, assists, block shots. And Keel gets tied up inside, takes Bausma to the floor. As Keel fouled from behind. Here's another look.
They get tied up, and Anna Keel basically decides, if I'm going down, you're going down with me, sister.
Bausma gets charged with the foul.
Must have done some wrestling room in the living room on the farm there. Looked like a serious takedown.
Will pop with the hip to get your opponent up in the air, right? Jump shot in the lane. Zomerman's blocked away. Western Christian on the run. Harmsen now in trouble. Throws it up top, nearly stolen away by Zomerman. Kick. Remain Western basketball. Coming into the game, Carson Winterfield, 5'9" junior, replacing Feenstra. There's another look at the block. Moss. Great help defense there.
Well, Orange City Unity Christian had done a really nice job with a little bit of a dribble weave. Zomerman just got in there a little too deep.
Fetters comes away with the steal. Over to Noteboom, now Blankspor. Hands it off to Zomerman. Into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound to Moss.
I think it's important that Unity remembers what got them the lead. And certainly Western making it really difficult for Anna Keel to catch in this second half. But you got to try to go into her. She is your bread and butter. If they stop it time and time again, that's one thing. But it looks like they're maybe a little too hesitant to work the ball around enough in order to get it to her.
Verbeek trying to get it going. There's a steal by Winterfield. As Feenstra checks back in for Bausma. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Unity Christian had a 6-point lead at half, as Western Christian's only lead of the game, a early 3-2 lead after a Harmsen 3-point shot. Noteboom no good. Harmsen on the dribble. Western looking to get it inside once again. This is Moss. Now inside to Verbeek. Ashton Verbeek starting to get going now for the Wolfpack.
A lot more patience on the offensive end for Western in the second half. Seems as though they've maybe figured out this Unity defense.
Western Christian's first lead since the early minutes of the first quarter, and another turnover committed by the Unity Christian Knights. Let's take a look at Ashton Verbeek starting to get rolling.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Harmsen challenged her at the half. She's a player who has dominated much of the season, has certainly dominated her first 2 games at the state tournament thus far. And she only had 2 points at the half, but both of those free throws. So you got to love the way that she's responded so far in the second.
So less than a minute to go now. Inside to Moss. This time no good. Keel with the rebound. Top of the key now, left wing, and Zilmerman lost it. On the run is Winterfeld. And the finish as Western Christian up by 4 with 35 seconds to go here in the third.
Turnover is a little bit of a problem. Unity had 25 of them yesterday against Regina. 8 turnovers this quarter alone after a very clean first half.
In the corner, Unity Christian looking for something here to finish this third quarter. As Nottebohm gets fouled on the shot, she'll head to the free throw line. As Kyra Moss, the 6'2" senior, whistled for the foul. One of the returning starters from last year's state qualifying team.
Here, Coach Skyman hollering out some instructions to his squad. It was fun to chat with him yesterday after the semifinal game. When we asked him about getting into coaching, he said, that was a season in my life. My wife and I didn't have kids yet.
Yep.
And he said, you know, God kind of works in mysterious ways. I started coaching girls basketball. And
the team became his family.
Exactly, and now several years later, he has 3 daughters of his own, who I'm sure are here tonight hollering loudly for the Knights.
A 2nd grader, a 5th grader, and an 8th grader for head coach Jay Scheidemann and the Unity Christian family. And there's a takeaway right before the horn as we finish the third with a 2-point game. Western Christian, a very strong third quarter performance. Let's take a listen now into the Unity Christian huddle with head coach Jay Scheidemann.
Melissa's side, and Deidre's here. That flash has been wide open, and then we stop going to it. We start to try to take this drive where we've got 3 defensive players. All right? That doesn't work. If we can take that, we want this. Same thing with you. If you're out here, that's not the drive. This is the attack. Then the opposite elbow. Fine, Josie can hit a 15-footer. Yeah. Or she can go high-low or skip and dive again. But then, do you try to stay there, or we're doing it over there? After you go into Josie from here, stay there and flare. Yeah. Okay? Look for the 3. Hey, if it's not there, you can always go back out to the top. You're not always on the ball. That's your flare now, or yours. Hit that 15-footer. All right? Defensively, you got to rotate over and out. When Verbeek comes over. Next one, Verbeek's going to catch it and turn the score, right? Get over there and challenge that thing. Hey, it's 8 minutes here, girls. Come on. It's 8 minutes. To the Let's go get it. Come on. Up.
All right, just 6 points in that third quarter. A lot of offensive adjustments Unity Christian hoping to make as they head to the fourth.
And that's a great example of Coach Scheidemann, and I would say that the humble spirit of a guy like him. He's the man, he's the head coach, but he doesn't have to be the man. It doesn't have to be his way all the time. Almost that entire timeout was led by an assistant coach who clearly knows the offensive and the zone offense probably better than he does. So I'd love to see that out of a head coach who will let an assistant coach kind of take the show a little bit if they have that strength.
Western Christian starting this fourth quarter just as they did the third quarter, forcing a Unity Christian turnover. The Wolfpack working around the perimeter, firing a 3. Bausma, no good. And a foul on the rebound against Ashton Verbeek. That's her first personal foul.
Got a little too aggressive there in pursuit of that offensive rebound. Love the tenacity, though, out of the sophomore.
Substitution. Nottebohm back into the game. Zavenberger heads to the bench. There's Blankspor. Out to Fetters for 3. Unity Christian getting it going.
And they said in that last time out, if you're open from 15, you're open from 3, shoot it.
And they regain the lead at 35-34. Arms in the answer. No good. Long rebound. And a foul on the rebound. They call that on Verbeek.
I believe so.
That's her second personal foul. Here's a look at Unity Christian's offense.
Fetters, nice job of moving without the basketball. Spots up along that arc. Nice big smile as she knocks it down.
And another turnover just right through the hands of Fetters that time. It's Western Christian quickly to the offensive end, inside to Verbeek. Tough shot blocked by Keel. They're going to say a jump ball is called on the stuff by Keel.
And that's a little more of what we saw in the first half with the way Unity had defended Verbeek. She was sandwiched every time she caught the ball by a couple of blue jerseys.
Inbounds pass goes to Verbeek and draws a foul. Looks like it goes against the 5'10" senior, Deidre Notabon. Unity Christian led nearly the entire first half, but Western Christian a very strong second half. We've got ourselves a ball game here with 6.5 to play. Moss can't get that shot from the right block to go. And Unity Christian working with a 1-point lead. Inside to Blankspor. Out to Notabon. It's a tough shot inside. Keel, an offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go, and a foul on Notabon on the rebound.
Notabon just getting a little too eager in there. Probably would have been better served trying to kick the basketball out if he was in there with the tall trees.
And that is 4 on Notabon. And so she heads to the bench. Into the game, Brooke Zavenberger, a 5'9" freshman, played 6 minutes yesterday in the semifinal game, did not score. Played 4 minutes in the opening round game. Western Christian, Verbeek can't handle it inside.
Well, they're really trying to pound it inside, as we mentioned. That's the strength of this squad, but just a little too much mustard on that pass. Anna Keel was really the star of the show in the first half, and in the second, kind of been a non-factor thanks to the Wolfpack defense. She's 0 of 1 from the field this half.
13 points, 12 rebounds on the game, but no points here in this second half. Let's get back over to Fetters. Got to keep an eye on number 13 from three-point land if you're the Western Christian defense. Shot from the baseline, no good. Fetters with an offensive rebound. Tightrope walks the baseline. And now a traveling violation. That's another turnover on Unity Christian. Substitution for Western. Carson Winterfeld checks in.
And if Western will continue to make life pretty difficult for Anna Keel on the offensive end, who will step up for the night? Someone's got to knock down shots.
Western Christian seeking its 4th title in 5 years, but Unity Christian looking to defend its title. Zomerman can't get it to go. Inside, blocked away. Here come the Wolfpack. Down to Moss, layup good. Western Christian back in front. Fetters. No good for Blankspor.
Unity Christian cooling off considerably in this second half and sensing a little bit of hesitation on the offensive end when they're open from about 10 to 17 feet. They're hesitating ever so slightly. Just got to be ready to pull that trigger.
A few missed opportunities too. Some shots that kids typically make aren't going right now for Unity. Here's Verbeek inside. She's playing physical, playing right at Anna Keel. It's the block. And going coast to coast with the pass ahead to Moss. The Wolfpack turn that defensive stop into some quick points. Substitutions. There's Feenstra checking in for Western Christian. And it's Notabon back into the game for Unity Christian. Free throws by Verbeek. She has 10 points, and it's a 3-point Western Christian lead. Fetters from the wing. No good. Keel, an offensive rebound. Put back. Off the rim, no good. And an over the back foul on Verbeek. It's going to stay here with the Knights.
A little bit of displacement there. Great job by Deirdre Notabon. finding a body and boxing out Verbeek.
That's the third personal foul on Ashton Verbeek, the 6'2 sophomore. Here's Zomerman. Now Fetters. Shot on the way. Nottebohm, it's good.
I think Nottebohm has hit 3 shots from about that free throw territory in the second half. Keep feeding her.
She's got 8 points. She is playing with 4 fouls, though. Keep an eye on her on this defensive end of the floor. Verbeek inside. There's a steal by Nottebohm. On the run, left-handed layup, good. Double figures for Nottebohm and Unity Christian back in front.
Nottebohm, huge couple of minutes, as you said, playing with those 4 personal fouls.
Deidre Nottebohm, the 5'10 senior. Had 11 points yesterday here. The steal and the finish. And she's got 10 points for Unity Christian. And it's the Knights in front. We go in now inside the Western Christian huddle. Head coach Bill Harmsen.
And I want you to take 2 hard steps like you're going to come across and screen for Kyra. And come right back. And we're going to see if we can go right inside here. If it's not there, Peyton, then we're just going to go right back into 3 out, all right? So when we get it, you're going to hold, come hard across, right back, and we're going to look to post. So 1, 2, come back.
Am I getting it and then giving it?
Yep, then you're going to Peyton. Feeding you, take the ball in. All right, here we go, Wolfpack.
The back and forth adjustments continue here in the fourth quarter with 3:12 to play. Western Christian and head coach Bill Harmsen trying to direct that Wolfpack crew to their 4th title in 5 years.
And we'll see if what he drew up is what the Wolfpack is able to execute here.
Inside they go to Verbeek. A foul called inside on Keel. That's just her 2nd personal foul. But it'll be 2 free throws for Ashton Verbeek.
Verbeek was listening in the huddle. He said, make a couple of steps like you're going to screen across and then come back to the ball. It's exactly what she did.
Free throw is good. And Molly, you talked about her mom, Tammy Verbeek, being the head coach of the Western Christian volleyball squad. Ashton says, as of right now, I would choose basketball over volleyball if I was to continue playing at the college level. Starting to get it going here this second half.
Well, she'll be one to follow the next few years, that's for sure.
Less than 3 to play here in the 2A title game. This is the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, Iowa Farm Bureau State Basketball Championships on Iowa Public Television. This is the 2A title game. It's Springville winning the Class 1A title earlier tonight. 3A, 4A, 5A coming up tomorrow as Verbeek rips down the rebound. And it's Western Christian working with a 1-point lead. Has the basketball. It's Bausma in the corner. Goes inside to Moss. Nearly lost it and did. Zomerman comes away with it. And Unity Christian an opportunity to take the lead here, approaching the 2-minute mark. Fetters to Keel. Now to Zomerman. Jump shot from the baseline. Blank Sports, good.
I like that Unity worked the basketball around a little bit before settling for that jumper.
Unity Christian back on top. Harmsen inside to Verbeek. No good. Rebound saved right to the Wolfpack. 3-ball won't go. Here's Verbeek in the lane. That won't go. Keel holding on for dear life. And it's a jump ball.
If you give Western 3 shots at the hoop, chances are they're going to knock one of them down. Say Unity Christian really dodges the bullet there. Good hustle play there by Zomerman. Kind of one of the cardinal sins, though. You don't want to save it on your opponent's end. She gets very lucky that the Wolfpack is unable to convert.
Under 90 seconds to play here in the 2A title game. Unity Christian a 1-point lead and the basketball. Zomerman flips it out to Nottebohm. Inside. Nottebohm skips it over to Fetters. Shot from the right, block, no good. Rebound tipped out by Keel, and Fetters comes away with it.
Huge offensive rebound.
Under a minute to play.
Unity's going to milk the clock here. Of course, no shot clock in high school girls basketball in the state of Iowa.
Bausma commits the foul. It is the 6th team foul on Western Christian. Unity Christian, just 4 team fouls here in this second half. So if the tables would turn to this one-point game, a foul wouldn't necessarily send Western to the free throw line.
And we'll see what head coaches draw up here in this huddle.
Let's go back to the Western Christian huddle with head coach Bill Harmsen.
Yep. Okay, everybody in here, you're doing great. Karst, you're in. I want you to guard Keel, all right? We're gonna sag way off the inbounder, all right? And see if we can't anticipate a steal off the inbounder, all right? Then everybody else is gonna get up. We are not gonna foul Shanda, but we wanna foul Blancaspor. We'll allow her to catch. We will foul Nottebohm or Fetters. We will allow them to catch, then we're gonna foul. If you can get up and deny and get a steal, that's ideal. Then we'll go get a layup. We get a stop, we get a steal. Offensively, we're gonna come down here and go 4 out, but I wanna get the ball inside to Ash, all right? If we don't have a layup. 4 out, you're gonna be in, she's in, all right? Okay, any questions on what we're doing here? You go ahead and take Josie, all right? Here we go, Wolfpack. Get a steal, get a steal.
You can tell that these teams know each other so well. Typically, if you listen in on a huddle, they're talking jersey numbers about who's doing what. They're talking first names, they're talking last names. They all know exactly who he's talking about.
Unity Christian with the basketball and a 1-point lead.
And Shanna wants to keep the ball in her hands as long as possible. She's an excellent free throw shooter. The last person that the Wolfpack wants to foul, but they might have to eventually.
And there's a foul, and it will be Shanda Zomerman to the free throw line. 10 for 10 at the free throw line on Tuesday in the quarterfinal game. 4 for 5 yesterday in the semis. An excellent free throw shooter for Unity Christian on the season, shooting 85%.
And she does just enough there to create separation to avoid that 5-second closely guarded violation.
Miss, but an offensive rebound for Unity Christian, and Zomerman gets it right back, and she'll go right back to the free throw line on the foul by Harmsen.
I have a feeling she might knock these down. The percentages are going to play in her favor here, we'll see, but obviously a pretty big moment.
Yosari tapped herself on the chest right after she got fouled, saying that was my bad. You got to make your free throws.
Anna Keel giving her a few words of encouragement there between free throw attempts.
Missed another one. It's a 2-point lead for Unity Christian. Less than 30 to play here in the ball game. Here's Bausma out to Harmsen. And a timeout taken by Western Christian Wolfpack head coach Bill Harmsen with 13.8 seconds on the clock. They've got the basketball, trail Unity Christian by 2.
Well, the Wolfpack.
All right, let's go right back into the huddle with Western Christian head coach Bill Harmsen.
This is Ashton. Who's this? Is this you, Joe? This is Fiend. This is Joe. We go hard, Peyton. If we can go to Peyton right here, we will. If that happens, Ashton, you are going to go hard, looping over to the block right here. We're going to see if we can go directly there to score. All right? That's what I want to see. So we're going to go here, hard. Kyra, you screen. We're going to go hard here. Kyra, you're going to loop it to the basket. speeder, you're coming up to the top. If that's not fair, Peyton, we're going to come up and set a ball screen right here. Ashton, go, see if we got a foul or a dip right here, all right? Questions on that? Yes. We have one timeout. If we don't get a score, we got a foul right away, okay? Here we go.
All right, 13.8 seconds on the clock. Coach Harmson trying to draw up a winner in this Class 2A title game.
And we'll see what Unity comes up with on the defensive end. Only 4 team fouls, so they do have a couple to give before that bonus situation.
And bounce pass to Harmson, playing straight up, inside to Verbeek. Tough shot up, no good. Rebound by Verbeek, and she gets fouled with 6.5 seconds on the clock. And it'll be 2 free throws for the sophomore. Let's take another look.
I don't think anybody in the arena is surprised that Ashton Verbeek ends up with the ball in her hands, and she is just relentless in pursuit of that offensive rebound.
Ice running through her veins right now.
Awfully smooth with that charity stripe tonight.
Down a point. In and out, no good. Unity Christian with the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Western Christian. And now another timeout taken by the Wolfpack.
That might have worked out even better for Western Christian there. Certainly you're still down, but can have a pretty good shot here with the ball under your own hoop.
Let's go to the Unity Christian huddle. And head coach Jay Scheidemann in his 13th year.
No problem.
Hey, relax.
Now you got to make the next play.
Yep.
All right? Go man-to-man down here yet. Just switch everything underneath.
Yep.
So you start low.
Switching everything underneath.
Starting on Feaster in the corner. Stay close to Harmson. Hand and face. Don't foul. You are going to switch everything. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So your girl goes to screen. You switch and be nice.
Nice out. And then go get the rebound.
Step in. Watch the block.
Yep.
Like our number 2. Yeah. You don't get pinned. Jump inside that thing. All right.
Got to be physical.
Harmson inbound.
Got to be physical.
Active on the ball. Maybe get a little chip. You got to talk down here.
Come on.
Switch everything.
Come on, here we go. Come on, here we go. Nice.
All right, Molly, play him straight up defense and box out. That's the plan here with 4.4 to go.
Unity doesn't appear that they're going to foul to try to disrupt the Western offense, but they do have one foul to give. If you would want to try to disrupt the offensive play, the offensive flow, but it doesn't look like Unity is going to do that.
Western Christian with the ball. Down 1. Feenstra, no good. Moss, the ball's tipped away. Final horn, and Unity Christian defends their title. Let's take another look at the final play of the game.
Western's going to get a pretty good look at the hole there. Just not enough ticks on the clock. Verbeek does end up with the ball in her hands, but just Jay Layton $1 short. One of the last things that Unity said out of their huddle, one of the players hollered, box out, and they did it just enough so that everyone's fingertips were on the basketball, but nobody could quite secure it in the white jerseys.
Looked like Anna Keel tipped it away from Moss just enough to allow Unity Christian to win back-to-back state titles here in Class 2A and defend their only loss of the season, which was to Western Christian in January.
Well, Anna Keel was a little quiet on the offensive end in the second half, but she was a part of a big defensive stop there. She kept Ashton Verbeek from catching the ball that last possession.
from Unity Christian, Shanda Zomerman. From Okoboji, Emily Wentz. From Iowa City, Regina, Mary Crumpton. From Western Christian, Ashton Verbeek. And your 2016 2A All-Tournament captain from Unity Christian, Anna Keel.
Well, Western Christian may have held Anna Keel scoreless in the second half, but 13 points, 15 rebounds in the title game. Anna Keel, Shanda Zomerman for Unity Christian on that all-tournament team. Western Christian with Kyra Moss and Ashton Verbeek.
I don't know that anybody is too surprised by particularly the 4 young ladies from these 2 squads being selected tonight. Nice honor for the 6 of those young ladies chosen.
It's a fantastic matchup, and you see the friendship. How about that right there?
You can tell that these young ladies know each other well. I mean, as we said in the huddles, they're referring to each other by first name, by last name. There were many moments when Anna Keel and Kyra Moss were kind of talking to each other, smiling at each other. I think there's a pretty long-standing volleyball connection between the 2 of them.
Dave Wilkerson, Greg Ebeling, George Tracy, and Greg Thomas. Your Class 2A runner-up is the Wolfpack from Western Christian and Coach Bill Harmson. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2016 Class 2A state champion, the Knights from Unity Christian, and Coach Jay Scheidemann.
The reigning champs defend their 2015 crown with a 2016 title and defend their only loss of the season. A previous loss to Western Christian. They get them in the title game, and a 25-1 record for Unity Christian for the 2A title. Let's send it up to Paul now with those Class 2A title game highlights.
Epic is probably a good word to say, and that's just for the night. Man, we have had 2 outstanding championship games. We got to show you this one again. These are some of these great highlights. Early on, it was Anna Keel. There's Zomerman inside to Anna. Drop step turnaround Jay is good. She only had 2 points in the first half, 11 in the second half. A lot of the moves like that. She's pumped up, putting on a clinic there, gets around Ashton Verbeek for 2 more. And Keel in the second half was not the only one going on. Verbeek with the block. She's outstanding in the middle as well. Verbeek the other way drives and scores. Ashton Verbeek tonight. Great game for her, 11 points. And then it's a transition, Jay, for Notabaum. And the steal. And Deirdre, dare I say, the deuce. Way to go. And Unity Christian defends their title. Let's find out what this one's like. Let's go down to Molly.
Joined now by Anna Keel. Anna, how do you sum up the way that this culminates your high school basketball career?
It's amazing. It's such a great feeling, and especially to do it with your best friends. It's been a big journey, and I've enjoyed the ride.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
And head coach Jay, thank you you so much for joining us. Talk to us a little bit about some of those adjustments. What did you do to Western in the first half? What did they do in the second? What ended up being the difference?
You know, we really just tried to take away some of that inside game that they have. Verbeek's been a great player, you know, the whole time, and we just tried to limit her touches and limit what she does, because they, you know, that's been a key to their success. And we were able to do that and force them to shoot more from the outside. And, you know, you kind of roll the dice there and hope that they don't get hot. But, you know, there it is. The old saying, defense wins championships. There's great to that right there, because the defense won us a championship tonight because our offense wasn't so good.
And what's going through your head those last couple of possessions there for Western?
You know, it's just, come on, girls, just one more stop. You know, the defense, again, one more stop. And how fitting that we stop them, you know, for the final play with the 1-point lead at the end of the game. The defense won it for us.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll send it back up to Paul.
Thank you, Molly. That's a pretty happy Coach Jay Scheidemann defending the championship from last year in a 42-41 instant classic here at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Championships. In fact, both of the games we've had tonight, the first one was 49-48 Springville. I can't imagine what tomorrow night's going to be like. We've got 3 great games to go, 2 in the books, and they're pretty darn good so far. Thank you so very much for joining us on our first night of 2016 Girls Basketball Tournament coverage here on IPTV. We're back with even more tomorrow night. Our pregame show begins at 3:30 Saturday afternoon, followed by the 3, 4, and 5A championships. A full slate of hoops, and we hope you'll join us for our live, uninterrupted coverage right here on statewide Iowa Public Television. That's it from Wells Fargo Arena for the entire crew at Iowa Public Television. Good night.
Funding for the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships is provided by...
The path to greatness starts early. The Iowa Farm Bureau believes in Iowa's youth and their pursuit of greatness. That's why we're proud to be the title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to a better Iowa.
Fairway, along with Nabisco, TruMoo, Frito-Lay, and Sara Lee, is a proud sponsor of the 2016 Iowa Girls High School Sports Championships. We congratulate all the schools and student athletes participating in this year's Girls High School State Basketball Championships. Fairway, proud to care for the places we work and live.
By Musco Lighting, the sports lighting specialist, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
I am a farmer.
I am a great cook.
I am a small town girl.
I'm a city boy.
I'm a banker.
I'm an Iowa banker.
No matter who you are, there is an Iowa banker who is ready to help you get where you want to go. Iowa Bankers, allowing you to discover the genuine difference of Iowa banks.
Mid-American Energy, diversifying the ways we generate electricity by investing in wind generation capacity in Iowa. Information is available at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.